I told y'all not to push Trump's button, but you had a whole bunch of left loony liberals and snow cone color hair people all amping y'all up and instigating y'all to push the button.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button. Yeah, blow everybody up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Well, y'all pushed it, and guess what happened?
What the? Holy shit!
Yeah, on all 60 of y'all. How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure that you guys are following all the platforms you see above and the platforms below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you and it pushes my content out in the YouTube shadow banning algorithm world. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification in the process, which will bring up another tab that will allow you to select all notifications. Make sure you do that. Go check out my other YouTube channel and subscribe to it right now before I start putting content out there. That way you won't be left behind. It's called Man, Husband, Father. Just one title, Man, Husband, Father. That's the name of my YouTube channel. When you go there, you will see my face on there like when I was doing a TED Talk, okay? That's the one. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all seen the illustration in the beginning, right? Well, Trump is coming back and is not playing. Swoo! Trump Education Department announces 60 more universities under scrutiny over anti-Semitism. The Department of Education Civil rights arm warned 60 colleges and universities Monday that they could be next to have federal funding taken away over anti-Semitic discrimination and harassment on campus. The 6 named had shamed included 6 of the 8 Ivy League institutions: Brown, Columbia, Cornell, Harvard, Princeton, and Yale, and local school Rutgers, Newark, Sarah Lawrence, 3 branches of the State University of New York, and the New York School Wellesley. Sorry, y'all try saying it. Other prominent Northeastern colleges targeted in the letter were Emerson College in Boston, Lafayette College, Lehigh University, Muhlenberg College, Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania, Middlebury College in Vermont. The department is deeply disappointed that Jewish students studying on elite U.S. campuses continue to fear for their safety amid the relentless anti-Semitic eruptions that have severely disrupted campus life for more than a year. University leaders must do better, Education Secretary Linda McMahon said in a statement. United States colleges and universities benefit from enormous public investments funded by the U.S. taxpayers. The support is a privilege and it's contingent on scrumptious adherence to federal anti-discrimination laws. Monday's announcement comes 3 days after the Trump administration's federal anti-Semitism task force pulled a $400 million in grants contract from Columbia University following months-long Jew-hating demonstrations following the October 7, 2023 Hamas terrorist attack. Y'all all know about that. Under Title VI of the Civil Rights Institution of Higher Education, are restricted from receiving federal funds if they participate in or allow, you hear that? Participate in or allow, what y'all? Y'all see what it says? What does it say? Y'all want me to read for it? No, I'm just messing with y'all. But yeah, folks, you see what it says. It said participates or if they allow this stuff to go on in there, plain and simple. You can't have discrimination based on a race, national origin, or other characteristics, which in my point, I'll tell you right here, other characteristics, what does that mean? But anyway, the point is, you cannot participate or allow discrimination based on race, national origin, and other characteristics. We all agree to that. Shortly after taking office, President Trump signed an executive order instructing the department and key federal agencies to crack down on anti-Semitism on campuses across the country. Following that directive, the Education Department began investigating 5 universities: Columbia, Northwestern, University of Portland, Cal Berkeley, University of Minnesota. On Monday, the department publicly confirmed that 55 additional institutions of higher education are now subject to a probe or monitoring over complaints that had been issued to the department's Office of Civil Rights. These are people complaining about these things going on in their campus. ORC, or the Office of Civil Rights, has been working to clear up backlog of complaints that students have filed detailing anti-Semitic incidents on campus. Let me let y'all know something too, because some of my mentees who are in college right now all over the United States have personally told me that some of these things are going on their campus. They showed me videos. They showed me some of the things that were going on. Now, what's interesting though is that I have somebody right now, a super conservative friend of mine, Jasmine, who gets attacked and had death threats, and her college did nothing about it. I'm going to get to that later though. Meanwhile, the State Department is looking to possibly yank visas to foreign students who have espoused support for Hamas or broken the law during the spat of anti-Israel protests that swept campuses. Over the weekend, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, detained Mahmoud. I did a video on him yesterday. You can go check it out about them getting a hold of him. They're going to revoke his green card and send him back to wherever he's from, apparently. Now, higher education is also feeling pressure from the Trump administration on funding. Harvard announced Monday that it is freezing hiring due to concerns about federal funding for research as the Department of Government Efficiency pushes belt-tightening measures across the government. On Tuesday, the National Institute, or NIH, announced that it was slashing some $250 million in funding, spanning for more than 400 grants to Columbia University in response to concerns about the campus policies. The cancellations are due to Columbia University's continued inaction in the face of persistent harassment of Jewish students, NIH said in a statement. The Post contacted Columbia University for comment, but they didn't comment. Now check this out, y'all. Look at this list of the other colleges / universities that are looking at possibly having federal funding completely slashed from there. American University, Arizona. I'm pointing out ones that I definitely recognize. And what's funny on there, Illinois Wesleyan. My mentees that go there, y'all got it. I told y'all would. I took the stuff that I had that y'all sent me. Y'all sent things out. We forwarded it. Now, also, University of Tampa. Guys, look, I'm telling y'all, I did not get any. All I got was confirmation like y'all did. When y'all sent it to me, I sent it to the right channel. I just was told we received it. We're going to definitely investigate it. We take all these things serious. I got the same exact response that you guys did. University of Washington. Now, for a minute, I thought this was us down there in the St. Louis area, WashU, but I don't see WashU on here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of y'all might look at these colleges that are on here right now, and y'all might say to yourselves, this is completely out of hand. This is wrong. This is messed up. Trump just trying to lay the hammer down. It's amazing that you guys would say that, right? But any students that's going to these colleges right here, you do know that a lot of the complaints that came was not all about anti-Semitic when it comes to Jews, right? You do know that a lot of it also was just racism, period. Towards blacks, racism towards white. Yeah, I'm keeping it real. I'm just letting y'all know. Racism towards Asians, period. All of them were filing all kind of issues with what they were experiencing and facing. Again, I have videos, pictures that a lot of my mentees from these other universities on here have sent me about what was going on their campus. And let me make this clear again to some of you that don't understand this. I am all about free speech. I'm also all about law. If you are a private college and you have government funding, you cannot openly protest on a private college if you do not have permission to do so. Some of you still are coming to the comment section telling me, Ty, how can you be an advocate of the First Amendment, but you're telling us that we shouldn't be? That's not what I said. I said if we were able to do it, in my opinion, we should be able to protest. But according to the law, yeah, you got your First Amendment, but there's consequences to it because you're not supposed to do this on a college campus that is private unless you get permission and written permission, unless it's granted to you. So yes, it's a yes, you can still exercise your First Amendment, but you have to do it the right way when it comes to private colleges. Right now on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, we all, especially if you're conservative, we cry all the time. We cry out loud. They censor comments on YouTube. They censor what you can say on YouTube. They tell you, yeah, you got freedom of speech, but if you say these things in our policy that we don't want you to say, you're going to be in violation. We're going to kick you off for a week. Now, why? YouTube has that 230. If you don't know what that is, look it up. They're private. They don't have to allow free speech on their platform. So yes, I can get on here and say, well, YouTube tell me that I can't say this in violation of their policy, but I'm going to have to deal with it. The same exact way that these students who are going and setting up tents, setting up shops, covering their face, protesting without permission are going to have to face the consequences. There's a way that you have to go about doing it. They're not doing it. And that's why Trump has all the remaining of them on notice. Illinois Wesleyan, University of Tampa. I didn't see anywhere, no other ones on there that some of my young people go to. Just not popping up at the top of my head right now. So you better wake up to it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all think of this? Do you think that these colleges are going to fold? And if they do fold, my question is, boy, we taxpayers, we funding these private schools. Like, did we agree to that? I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff that's starting to come out. I'm not going to sit here in front and act like I'm smart with everything, guys. The things that I know them well. But this is one thing that I did not know. I did not know that my taxes went towards private colleges. I didn't know that. There's a lot of things I didn't know. Did you know that? Did you know that? Anyway, let me know what y'all think of this. And it's still going to be some of you guys are going to come at me and say, freedom of speech should be da-da-da. Y'all, you're not getting it. I cannot make it no more clear than the air between me and that camera I'm looking at right now on how clearly I understand what you're trying to say. But you still have to abide by the policy, by those statutes, plain and simple. Let me know what you guys all think by putting it in the comments below at this video. Don't forget to do what you see in the animation right here. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's up there. Things as a variety here. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.